Welcome to Dateline Polk with news about your county government. I'm your host, Gina Freeman. Today you'll learn about County Commission actions from the April 7th board meeting. At the March 3rd board meeting, the board directed staff to solicit a private real estate agency to assist in marketing the building formerly known as the Lake Wells Adult Daycare Center. After receiving a proposal from Central Florida Healthcare to use the facility, the board rescinded its March 3rd decision and directed staff to enter in negotiations with Central Florida Healthcare to determine the conditions of a contract to lease or purchase the building. The board approved an agreement with Reese Engineering Incorporated for $526,000 for a new water production facility and system improvements in the Central Region Utility Service area. The board approved a construction contract with Commercial Industrial Corporation for $23 million for the remaining phases of Ernie Caldwell Boulevard. Phase 2B will run from Pine Tree Trail to County Road 547, and Phase 3 will run from County Road 547 to US 1792.
The item we brought before the board today was a contract with Commercial Industrial Corporation for the construction of the Ernie Caldwell Boulevard Phase 2B and 3, which will extend from Pine Tree Trail to Highway 1792 and thus complete the Ernie Caldwell Boulevard project all the way from Highway 27 to 1792. The contract was for a little over $23 million and will approximately take about 18 months to construct. And this will hopefully provide a way for the citizens of Polk County to avoid the I-4 Highway 27 intersection and avoid some of the traffic in that area.
The board approved the amended license agreement with CoStar Realty Information Incorporated to provide commercial real estate information services to the Central Florida Development Council for a monthly fee of $1,300. In other news, the board proclaimed April 6th through the 10th, 2015 as National Public Health Week in Polk County. Sarah Roberts, Executive Director of Polk Vision, accepted the proclamation. The board proclaimed April 7th, 2015 as Lester All Pastoral Care and Cultural Center, Lester All African American Heritage Museum, and Lester All Training Center of Hope Day in Polk County. Dr. Harvey Lester and Mr. Charles Lester accepted the proclamation.
We're here today to receive the proclamation for Lester All Training Center of Hope, and we also are here to be recognized so that we can be an asset in our community of Polk County. The program has been existing for 19 years. The program has helped many to become very successful in life. We work with the at-risk families of Polk County, providing them with training, counseling, and job placement service, redevelopment and development programs. Lester All is a program that has been in existence, again, for 19 years. It is a very successful program, but it also is here to continue to help those that are less fortunate in our community. Lester All Training Center of Hope is a program that is needing assistance, but as well as being able to keep those doors open. We have an Afro-American museum. The museum is designed so that we can tell the history of the Afro-Americans and their accomplishment and their life struggles. We ask that the families, those in the community, will come by and visit our program, our center. It is located on Central Avenue in Bartow, Florida, downtown Bartow.
The board proclaimed April 25th, 2015 as Parental Alienation Awareness Day. Danica Fields with Kids Need Both Incorporated accepted the proclamation.
My name is Danica Fields, and I'm here accepting a proclamation from Polk County for deeming April 25th as Parental Alienation Awareness Day for our county. We're doing a music and awareness festival on April 24th and 25th with a VIP reception on the 23rd. Kids Need Both. The organization was founded to educate people who are impacted by high conflict families, including teachers, law professionals, mental health counselors, and parents. And we are creating this festival to provide an environment so parents can engage in activities with their children through music and play shops, and also get educated with some of the workshops that are out there. The VIP reception has Carrie Kasem flying in from LA, and Carrie Kasem just happens to be the daughter of legend Casey Kasem. And we're also going to have Dedrick Dodge, who is a two-time Super Bowl winner, who is actually Polk County's own.
The board proclaimed April 2015 as Water Conservation Month. Jackie Hollister with Polk County Utilities accepted the proclamation on behalf of the Southwest Florida Water Management District.
I'm here today on behalf of Danny Kushmer to accept the April is Water Conservation Month proclamation. April is Water Conservation Month because this is traditionally the driest month of the year and the time when most people use the most water to water their grass. So we're trying to make people aware of the fact that grass really is not that productive, and if they need to have grass, that they should be using a type besides St. Augustine that does not use that much water. And apparently we're doing a very good job. Our water usage is dropping per person per day, so that's very good news. And while I'm here, I'd also like to invite everyone out to the Seven Rivers Water Festival on May 2nd at Simmers Young Park in Winter Haven. And that'll be a fantastic festival. It's all about water conservation, pollution control, how you can save water. We'll have all different kinds of people and demonstrations and all kinds of exciting things out there. So I thought I would take this opportunity to let everyone know that that's happening.
The board recognized Jeff Bagwell, Tony Anthony, and Ron Williams for their contributions to privately fund the Jim Erickson Veterans Universal Access Program through the first quarter of 2015.
I'm here today to receive a certificate for our support in helping our veterans ride local buses. As you know, the funding was cut on that in the past, and they've asked local businessmen to step to the plate, and we were honored to do that, and hope to do it many more times in the future.
Dr. Yuli Cho, Director of the Florida Department of Health in Polk County, presented the county with the Healthiest Weight Florida Community Champion Award.
In 2013, the Florida Department of Health started partnering with municipalities and other organizations for the Healthy Weight Community Champion recognition. And what that is that it recognizes organizations out there that uses best practices to increase physical activity and promote nutrition within their jurisdictions. I'm happy to report that Polk County and the cities of Lakeland and Winter Haven have been recognized as 2015 Healthy Weight Community Champions.
Polk County Clerk of Court and County Comptroller Stacy Butterfield received top honors for financial reporting from the Government Finance Officers Association.
Today it was an honor to have Shannon Ramsey Chessman with us today to present the award to Polk County for the Achievement Award for Excellence in Financial Reporting from the Government Finance Officers Association. We've received this award again this year, and it demonstrates the clerk's office team's commitment to excellence in reporting, and our professionalism in our field is evidenced by this award, as well as our Achievement Award for the popular annual financial report, which is a citizens report that is intended basically to show our citizens in a very condensed version the financial position of the county. Basically, where does the money come from and where does the money go? So we're proud of these awards. Again, the clerk's team has done an excellent job, even though we've received it 34 years in a row on the comprehensive annual financial report and 13 years in a row on the popular annual financial report. It doesn't take away from the commitment and the work that it takes to earn these awards each year. So we're proud for Polk County, and we appreciate both the Board of County Commissioners, their management team, and our staff for working so hard to earn these for our county.
In public hearings. The board adopted an ordinance amending the Polk County Amended, Restated, and Consolidated Comprehensive Impact Fee Ordinance. Through this amendment, Phase 1 will increase the impact fee for schools August 1st, 2015 through December 31st, 2016 from $4,160 to $4,403 for single-family residences. This will increase to $5,242 on January 1st, 2017. On January 1st, 2016, the moratorium ends on impact fees for parks, libraries, fire, emergency medical services, law enforcement, and jails. Total impact fees for a single-family home will be $5,799 throughout 2016. Phase 2 will begin January 1st, 2017, moving impact fees to 100% of the impact study suggested rate for roads and 50% of the study rate for schools, parks, libraries, fire, emergency medical services, law enforcement, and jails. This will increase impact fees on new single-family residence construction to $8,038. The board approved Lakeland Area Mass Transit District's request to be exempt from the Hardin Parkway Community Redevelopment Area Increment. The board also approved a large-scale comprehensive plan amendment changing the future land use designation on approximately 24 acres, outlined in black, from residential medium to employment center. The board also made several lay board appointments. The board appointed Beth Evans, Robert Stans, Sarah Case, John McVeigh, and Blaine Carter as members of the Polk County Planning and Development Customer Service and Efficiency Task Force for a one-year term following the task force's organizational meeting. Gerald Robinson and Brian Boyce were reappointed to the Industrial Development Authority for three-year terms ending January 22, 2018, and Richard Monday, Jr. for a three-year term ending February 5, 2017. Charlotte Thomas was appointed to the Sidewalk Advisory Committee for a three-year term ending February 28, 2018. And finally, the board reappointed Benny Allred, Chris Dyer, Robert Irving, Scott Lonsberry, Brenda Redout, and Ethel Smith to the Housing and Neighborhood Development Citizen Advisory Committee for a three-year term ending December 31, 2017. Now, let's go to Todd Vargo with the planning update.
Hi, my name is Todd Vargo. I'm a senior planner with Polk County's Land Development Division. Here's a brief recap of the highlights from the April 1st, 2015 Planning Commission meeting. Conditional Use 15-05 was a request for an 8,500 square foot Family Dollar store on the south side of Pipkin Road, just west of Hardin Boulevard. The Planning Commission voted 6-0 to approve the project. Conditional Use 15-10 was a request for a 259-unit multifamily residential development with 6,000 square feet of retail space. The site is located north of Shepherd Road on the east side of South Florida Avenue. The Planning Commission voted 5-0 to approve the project. Finally, Land Development Code Text Amendment LDC 15T-03 is a request to allow cottage industries as an accessory use to bona fide agricultural uses. This will allow farmers to manufacture, process, and store items they grow on site. No slaughtering of animals is permitted through a cottage industry, and all production must be inside an enclosed structure. However, no more than 2.5% of the property can be used for such buildings. An example of this would be a vineyard that produces its own wine. The Planning Commission voted 6-0 to recommend approval. This case is scheduled to be heard by the Board of County Commissioners for a first reading at their April 7, 2015 meeting, with a final reading at the May 5, 2015 hearing. If you have questions about any of these or any upcoming cases, please contact our planner on call at 888-534-6084. For Dateline Polk, I'm Todd Vargo, and now here's RJ Walters with the roads update.
Dwight D. Eisenhower once said, "Neither a wise man nor a brave man lies down on the tracks of history to wait for the train of the future to run over him." Today, that allegory might sound a bit more like, no person with any cleverness or intellect lets wireless technology tell them how smarter transportation should be built. Seeking to enlighten and educate the public about the current and expected trends of automated vehicle technologies in Florida, the Polk TPO welcomed a pair of prominent speakers on the subject to last week's Advisor Network Community Forum titled Automated Vehicles Making the Connection. Richard Biter, Assistant Secretary for Intermodal Systems Development at the Florida Department of Transportation, proclaimed the Jetsons have landed as he navigated the audience through a presentation that showed just how far the world has come technology-wise the last 100 years and what a time warp to 2025 or 2040 might look like. The consensus, Biter said, among industry leaders and insiders is that the next transportation technology wave is already here, but it's taking time for the general public to recognize the transition we are already in the midst of. Biter used a telling chart about technology adoption in the United States to show how new technologies are embraced at light speed in the 21st century compared to the slow rise of new inventions such as microwaves and central air conditioning during the 20th century. Just pull your palm-sized computer or phone out of your pocket. Think about how many people had a phone they used for anything more than talking and listening 15 years ago. We are fortunate to live in Florida because it is a prime location for connected vehicle testing because of the intelligent traffic systems that are deployed, top-rated infrastructure, and private-public support for the cause throughout the state. In December, a two-day automated vehicle summit at Disney World drew more than 400 attendees. The third annual summit is set for December this year, and in August, a three-day Florida Transportation Data Symposium is being hosted in Orlando. Biter said discussions about automated and autonomous vehicles are constantly evolving, so it's to FDOT's advantage to continue building strong relationships with the private sector and research institutes. He said he was looking forward to seeing elements such as Super Cruise hit the road in the near future. Super Cruise is a semi-automated technology that will allow for hands-free, feet-free driving in stop-and-go congestion and at highway cruising speeds. According to GM, the technology will be available to the public upon the release of the 2016 Cadillac CTS. The perfect complement to Biter's snapshot in time of automated vehicles was a presentation last week by Stephen Reich, who is the director of the Automated Vehicle Institute at the Center for Urban Transportation Research, which is located on the campus of the University of South Florida. Rice chuckled at the idea most people think all automated vehicles are Google cars because of what they read and hear in the media. But he said the reality of the future of transportation is as exciting as all the hearsay indicates. My estimation is that level 4 autonomy widespread implementation is probably 20 years away, Rice said, referring to a level of automation that signifies no need for human interaction to control vehicles. He also said, if you think about a system ultimately that is so smart where cars aren't running into each other and there's less steel and airbags that are not exploding, etc., there has a potential for the trucking industry, public transit, and other vehicles. Last year, more than 32,000 people were killed in vehicle crashes in the United States, including more than 2,400 in Florida. Rice explained that automated features already being installed in cars are making roads safer for all, but there is a major distinction between automated technologies and autonomous vehicles. Automated technologies include features that can be seen on some new model vehicles such as adaptive cruise control, lane centering, forward collision warning, and self-parking. Autonomous vehicles, on the other hand, refer to vehicles that drive themselves and are programmed to sense, plan, and react based on maps, data, cameras, satellites, Bluetooth technologies, and more. The Automated Vehicle Institute at Qatar is a collaboration of experts in public policy and people in the scientific community, such as professionals in the computer science and robotics departments of USF. Rice said the Institute's mission is to help communities and the public with the policies that we require to support more connected vehicles and highway systems, whether they're automated or completely autonomous. He said, when the day comes where it's as simple as pushing a button to have a vehicle drive you somewhere, what about licensing policies? I mean, if a 4-year-old can push a button, can they be licensed to tell a car where to go? Rice said some of the first industries to be positively impacted by more automated functions in vehicles should be public transit, freight trucks, and even the military, who has shown interest in testing autonomous vehicles at Florida bases. In Rice's estimation, organizations such as the Polk TPO and FDOT need to start creating traffic models that can provide rough estimates and data to incorporate into long-range transportation plans, such as the TPO's ongoing update to its 2040 plan titled Momentum 2040. He also said public transit companies are facing critical decisions and would do well to focus on their role as mobility managers instead of bus companies. For now, though, we have tough decisions to make about transit in Polk County and plenty of 4- and 6-cylinder powered vehicles cruising on asphalt roads. So I'll give you just a few major road closures to stick in your craw as you map out your drive for the next few weeks. A detour route is in place at the I-4 State Road 559 interchange at exit 44, while crews close lanes on I-4 under the State Road 559 overpass. Signs direct westbound I-4 traffic to exit on the SR 559 intertramp, then cross over SR 559, and then enter I-4 on the I-4 entrance ramp. Also, you have US 27 from south of the Eagle Ridge Mall to north of State Road 540 Waverly Road. If you're near the Eagle Ridge Mall in Lake Wales, watch for nighttime overnight lane closures as crews begin removing the ruts and paving at the intersection of US 27 and State Road 540 Waverly Road near the Home Depot and racetrack. And finally, expect nighttime overnight lane closures as crews continue to repair and improve the drainage system along US 98 from Baker Drive to Norton Road and begin paving northbound near Daughtery Road and southbound near Yale Street. For a complete rundown of construction updates and road closures, check out the news section of polktpo.com. Or stay up to speed with all things related to transportation in Polk County by liking the Polk TPO on Facebook or following us on Twitter. With information and updates on the planning that moves Polk, I'm RJ Walters.
While the Florida legislature meets in Tallahassee, PGTV will be bringing you daily coverage of House and Senate committee meetings and sessions. We invite you to watch your state government take up measures that are important to Polk County. And to keep current with programs in progress in the county, visit us online at polk-county.net or follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We encourage you to join us at the next scheduled board meeting at 9 a.m. on Tuesday, April 21st. Thank you for watching this edition of Dateline Polk.